All right, you guys. I am so excited about tonight's topic. We're going to talk about doing both action and mindset based in the scripture of faith without works is dead. And I think that is just so beautiful. I was talking with a couple of my leaders, and one of them had mentioned this concept pushed together with work. And this is one of my favorite my favorite verses. James is my favorite book in the Bible, you guys. Like if I could show you James in my Bible, you'd be like, girl, I'm talking the whole thing's highlighted, notes, sticky notes, things jammed in. Like it's my absolute favorite thing. And I love the way it so beautifully goes with our business. And it's just a good reminder because as it says in James, it goes on to talk about how faith without works is dead. And what that simply means, you guys, is that faith is demonstrated in your work. And so a lot of times in this business, we jump in, we're ready to go. We have faith that things can happen. We've seen other people have success, but sometimes we get so focused in praying for a miracle, we forget to go out and actually work for it. It was said forever ago. I was about to drop a name and I knew it was totally the wrong name, and now I don't remember who actually said it. But we can't just pray, we have to put legs to our prayers. And so that's what we're going to talk about tonight, is making sure that we bring God in the center of this. We take care of our mindset, we stay focused and excited, we have positive energy, but we don't just stop there and make ourselves feel good. We actually take that one step further and do the dang work. And so Laura, if you want to jump in right off the bat, I know you're taking a sip. I totally just set you up there. I'm sorry. But share us some of your mindset and action tips.
Absolutely. So it's fine. That happens to me all the time, especially when I'm like out to eat. The waitress never fails. They always come by to ask me how food is as soon as I'm eating. So that's normal. It's how we're living. So yes, today's topic is taking action. And I kind of suggested this because it's just been on my heart very recently to share this, because I know we're seeing a lot of momentum happening. It's the beginning of the year. It's what we call our boom season. But here's the thing, you guys. Taking action is about so much more than just doing like the little steps. Like it all has to come together. And I saw this quote somewhere and I don't remember where it is, but I actually have it like in my like conference journal. So I don't know if it was just a thought I had or I saw it somewhere, but it basically says you have to want your freedom bad enough to do the work. And that just kind of hit really hard for me because listen, I know we all have our whys and we all have the things, but unless you are actually wanting that freedom or wanting your goals bad enough, you're not going to do the work. And so what are we going to do? We are going to take the action. We are going to take the steps. And also, when I knew we were going to talk about action, I did do some little research. So I did find some cute little quotes as well. And it was actually, who was it? It was one of the artist guys. It was like Pablo Picasso, I think it was. And he said something along the lines of action is here. I think I actually wrote it down. See, I'm not prepared, but I am prepared. Action is the foundational key to all success. You guys, he's from a long time ago. And even he said action. Okay. Success leaves clues. You guys, if you want the success, you can't just pray for it. You can't just want it. You can't just hope for it, wish for it, dream for it. You have to do all those things and take action towards them. Because I could want $1 million all day long, but what am I going to do to go get it? You have to take action. And the great thing about action is that with action comes success. With action comes momentum. With action comes all of the things that you are needing to have success in your business. Now you get to define what that success looks like to you. But in order for you to get to that success, you have to be willing to take the actions. Now, I was hoping to have one of my girls on. She wasn't able to make it on tonight, but she's been having quite a few enrollments and I'm super proud of her. She's in her first 60 days right now. And I was talking to her the other day and she has signed, I think it's like she's up to 8 customers right now. And I'm like, what are you doing? Like, I know I'm helping you, I'm training you, I'm teaching you, but what are you doing? And she said the simplest thing, you guys. She simply said, I'm just doing the things you tell me to do. As simple as it possibly can be. She is just doing the things. She's not being fearful about what people are going to say. She's not worried that, Susie isn't going to like what she has to offer. She has a goal and she wants it so bad. She wants that freedom bad enough that she is not afraid to go put in the action and put in the work. And that is what I need you to hear, is because it's not always going to be pretty. It's not always going to be fun. It's not always going to be rainbows and sunshine. We do actually work. The work we do is not hard, but we do have to work. But unless you want those goals and those dreams and those big audacious things you are chasing after bad enough, you're not going to do the work. So find that goal, find that dream, and then you guys just start. You don't have to see the whole staircase and like jump 5 steps at a time. You just have to take that first step, okay? Because eventually you're going to take 1 step and you're going to take 1 more step. And next thing you know, you're going to turn around and you've walked up 3 flights of stairs. You aren't going to always know how you got there, but I'll tell you how you got there. You put 1 foot in front of the other and you just kept moving forward. You're going to move forward when things get tough. You're going to move forward when you're having a bad day. You're going to move forward when you have 5 people on your calendar that are supposed to sign up that day and not a single one of them responds to you. You're going to move forward. You're going to move forward when your kids are sick and nothing seems to go your way and you have this Girl Scout event you forgot all about. So you're doing all things last minute. This is my life. This was just today. You're going to do all those things and you are just going to keep moving forward. We're not going backwards. You're going to have times where your business feels like it's going backwards, but you are going to keep moving forward. You're going to push through those hard times. You're going to push through the bad feelings. You're going to push through all the yuck. And in order to get to that success you want, it's right on the other side of all that. But you're not going to get there unless you push through all of it. Keep going. Take action. Do the things. Get up your posts. Send your messages. But always be moving forward. I had more I wanted to say, and I had a complete brain fart because, like I said, that was literally my day today. We had this Girl Scout thing tonight, and we just got back from it, and we had to do a whole board on this whole country and get pastries and all the things. And it's been a day.
I love that. You had so many good takeaways. So thank you so much for that. That was perfect. Anyways, I love that you were saying that we're not moving backwards. We have to do action and go forward. One of my favorite analogies, if you guys have heard me talk, I love my analogies, is thinking about this business as an escalator. At no point in your business do you get to stand and stay stationary. Either you're doing action and you're taking the next step and you're riding up or it's a downgoing escalator. So you're taking the action, you're taking the steps up the escalator, or if you're complacent, if you're sitting, if you're not doing anything, your business is still moving. You get to show up and decide in action what that's going to be, because guys, don't fool yourself into thinking doing nothing is not a choice. Doing nothing is an action. Not getting your host to post up is an action. Not sending the follow-up messages is an action. You get to decide which action you're going to choose each and every day in your business. One of my favorite quotes when it comes to action is that action breeds confidence, where inaction breeds scarcity, insecurity, and fear. So I want to challenge you guys, if you're in a season where maybe you don't feel the boom Laura was talking about, if you look around, there is momentum in this season in the business right now, but maybe that momentum, you're not quite feeling it in your business. Maybe you feel stuck in a rut or all of those other things we like to say. I want you to look at your action. Anytime I sit down with an old distributor trying to hop in, a new distributor launching their business, or maybe someone who's just, not feeling up to what they used to be, I always start with action. And what actionable tasks are you doing every day? Not scrolling on Facebook. Honestly, guys, not posting on Facebook, not putting up your stories, things that are actually actionable to help you get those quicker results. And 9 times out of 10, if you are stuck, your stuck is coming from inaction. I want to challenge you to choose action in the places that get you the most results. In sending your friend request and getting up your host to post, in doing your follow-ups, in doing your reels. Right now, those are the top 4 things I would say to be focused on every single day. Doing those tasks with immense action gets you going. And once you get going, it's so much easier to build momentum and success in your business. It's like the laws, Isaac Newton's laws. You know, an object in motion stays in motion. The hardest part is not building a successful business. The hardest part is starting on the road to your successful business. And yes, you may have already joined the company, but that doesn't mean that you started on the road to your successful business. Like we talked about last week, we're not just here to build a business to make income. We're here to build your dream business. So maybe you've already started on the road to business, to success, to income or whatever. But if it's not your dream business, today is the day you get to decide to grab the ball and start rolling it and creating momentum by doing those simple actions towards a business of your dreams. So I'm so excited to bring in one of my girls now. She's going to share a quick tip or two. Hannah's been in the business for a minute now, 6 or 7 months, I want to say. And we came out with this Ruby bonus and she saw red. She was like, okay, I need this. I joined for an extra $500 a month. How can I make sure I get this dang bonus? And guys, she's been in for a couple months. She came out really strong, got 10 customers in her first 2 weeks or something. It was crazy. And then life happened and business slowed and things happened. And then she saw the bonus and she was like, you know what? I'm doing this. She is like less than 400 away in volume away from Ruby. She has signed so many customers over the past few weeks, as well as distributors. And she's helping her distributors get out there and get those action tasks done as well. So I'm really excited for you to hop on for a second, girl, and just share a couple of those tips that are working for you right now.
Hey. All right. Well, so like I said, I've actually been in 9 months. I joined right when my baby was like 2 weeks old. I was like, okay, now's the time. I'd been watching Mariah for a while and I was like, okay, I'm ready. Like my baby is literally 2 weeks old. It's time to go. But yeah, so $500 has been my goal. It was actually my goal by Christmas, and that was a really slow time. I did not get any customers November or December. And then December 31st, actually, I started enrolling the distributors, and then, a week later, it was all the customers just started coming. And especially after conference, I saw conference virtually. And that's when everything started hitting me and happening. I really started to get confidence. And so a few things about getting customers. One is just following up. Like, and I've been working with my distributors with this because they're like so discouraged when they see they're like, oh, well, that person said not right now. I'm like, well, that's totally normal. It's okay. I promise it's okay. Because there's been so many times, like I've only signed probably 1 or 2 people this whole 9 months that have signed up the same day I've talked to them first time. That's not very many. So all these other people are like from 6 months ago that I first talked to last summer, or even, maybe 3 months ago or something, that I just sent them a follow-up, and maybe they're not even interested in the product. Like with the Slimmer, I followed up with them about the Slimmer maybe, and maybe they didn't even order that. Maybe they ordered something else, but they were like, okay, yeah, I'm ready to get some stuff. So following up, of course, is huge, and mindset. And this is when conference hit, is when the mindset all started sinking in. Everybody talks all the time about personal development. And I was like, I'm the person who's always been like, yeah, I mean, obviously that's got to be important, right? Everybody says it is. But I wasn't really doing it because I didn't understand how that would help me. I was like, well, I mean, yeah, so I'll listen to this recording or whatever, and maybe that'll help me. I didn't understand, though. I started listening to this thing. Maybe Mariah will share it for us. But it's this, I call it a pep talk, but he's really just speaking life and speaking confidence. And he's like a motivational speaker and pastor. And yes, Stephen Furtick is amazing. Yeah, so I started listening to that, and literally my 4-year-old daughter can almost quote it word for word, and that's how much I've listened to it. So that has been a game changer, because I'll be like sending my messages or whatever, and as soon as that doubt starts to creep into my mind, I'm just like hearing I am confident over and over in my mind. And it's helped me so, so much. When those people block you or whatever, you're not sad about it anymore. When they don't respond, you don't think twice about it. When they say no, you're like, okay, that's fine. And that's what the personal development is doing. And yeah, so I think that's probably the number one thing that has been such a game changer over the past month or so. But
I love
yeah,
that. I love how you just combined all the things we're talking about. The actual action you were getting out there, you're doing the follow-ups. But guys, sometimes it's so important not just to be doing the tasks, but the way we feel about the tasks. Like, or the way we feel while doing the task, I guess is a better way to say it, is, I can do all of my work and I can give you guys my exact wording, my exact task list. We can literally sit down verbatim, do the exact same things. But if I've taken time to control my mind, if I've taken time to pour into myself, if I've taken time to believe in myself, my work will be fruitful where yours is not the same. So much of this goes hand in hand. You cannot build the business of your dreams doing only one. You can't pray your way there without doing the work, and you can't work your way there without bringing in the positivity as well. And so it is a two-folded coin. You have to do both. And I love what Hannah was saying, that she didn't just sit down in the morning and do personal development like it was another task. That was for me one of the biggest game changers in my business, is when I stopped looking at personal development as another thing to check off my to-do list. It's not. It has to start becoming a way of life. Because I don't know about you guys, when we talk about building a dream business, does that stop with your business? Like, do you just want a good business, or do you want a good life? Do you want a good marriage? Do you want good kids? Do you want good everything? And so we can't look at personal development as a task, because I don't want to be just good for my business. I want to be a better wife. I want to be a better mom. I want to be a better person to myself, a better friend. And so we do that by becoming personal development, by really stepping into that and starting to live that. My favorite analogy, again, when it comes to personal development, we went over this a few weeks ago, but I'm bringing it back because it's just so dang good, is thinking about personal development as if it was NASCAR. So if you guys have ever seen a NASCAR race or know anything about it, a NASCAR is fully equipped to go 200 laps. That's how the race is. It's 200 laps. You can put the car on the track and it will go 200 laps. But the winner of the race doesn't get in his car and go 200 laps. He doesn't just get on the car, start his race, and then go to the finish line. He pit stops along the way. Yes, he could just keep going and keep grinding and keep pushing too and keep failing forward and keep going for no and keep doing that. And yes, he will get to the finish line, but not as quickly, as easily, or as successful as the other racer who takes the pit stop, who takes a break to refuel, to pump up his tires, to get new tires, to get new gas, to do whatever that is, clean the bugs off the windshield, whatever you got to do. But he takes a moment to refuel. And when we start looking at personal development as a way of life to start bettering our business, our family, our everything, we're not just doing it first thing in the morning. And yes, I do recommend doing personal development first thing in the morning, even if that for you looks like a sacrifice. I have a 9-month-old too. That's how me and Hannah, we met right when we were both pregnant. And so I have a 9-month-old as well. And so I had to start sacrificing sleep in order to better myself in my business. I get up an hour and a half ish before her, so I have time to get myself together. Okay, if you're a mom, you know you need that second before the sun rises, before the kids are up, before the dog's up, before the husband's up, before everyone needs you, for you to just be you. And so I get up and I take that time to be with Jesus, to get my life together, to pray over my day, to do yoga, to take 2 seconds to get myself together. And I recommend that. But that's oftentimes not enough to sustain you all day long. It fills your cup, but guys, if I'm thirsty, I'm not going to keep just sucking down air. I'm not going to wait for the ice to melt. I'm going to go back to the fridge and I'm going to put more water in my cup. So when you are getting discouraged, when you are feeling like everyone I talk today is just, it's not working, when the kids are having a day, when the husband is driving you nuts, when your full-time job is like killing you, whatever it is, when you're just being a butthole to yourself. Okay, let's be honest. We all have those days. No matter how much personal development we do in the morning, we still have those days where we are our worst enemy. Don't keep pushing through. We are not designed to just keep pushing through. Take a second. Like if you guys saw conference, Misha Tate talks about taking a second to just take a breath. That was crazy for me. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't tell you the last time I actually took a full deep breath. Okay, we're all gonna do it. Okay, it's gonna take 2 seconds. Ready? Wow, right? Like how long has it been since you really gave yourself a chance to just breathe? Because we don't think about it. We're so busy of who needs me, what do I got to do, what task do I need to do, what message do I need to send out, did the dog get taken out yet, is the dishes done, that sometimes we forget just to take a second and just breathe. Something so simple can change the course of your day. And then step further, take time, listen to audiobook, listen to Christian music, listen to a podcast, read a chapter in your book. Don't just keep pushing through. When you start feeling that defeat, refill your cup. Stop slurping. We all think that's rude. Go get you some more water so that you can fill yourself up. It's our overflowing goodness. Open hands, remember from last week. We're overflowing goodness and open. We are not living in scarcity. We're not showing up needing. We're showing up to pour out. And that takes time throughout your day to reinvest in yourself. So Macy, if you want to hop in and give us a couple of mindset and action tasks, you should be unmuted.
Hey guys, I am so excited. Y'all always pump me up. But I did have notes and I'm probably going to be reading a lot of it. So if that's okay with y'all. But Proverbs 18:21 says, death and life are in the power of the tongue, and those who love it will eat its fruit. Think about it for a second. Are you speaking life or death over your business? I'm going to share a few examples kind of what we could be saying that speaks death over our business and how to like change that and have an alternative to a positive one, and then also an action step to it. So the first example, drop a 1 in the chat if you've ever said, I can't find anyone to join my team, or nobody wants to order, I can't, just nobody's interested. Well, the thing that you can switch your mindset to is my inbox is overflowing with people that want what I have to offer them. And then the action step for that is obviously doing your task, whether it be putting post up, using the products and sharing your testimony, sharing what it's making you or how it's making you feel, sharing your before and after, sharing others before and afters. And that's going to bring in people, like being on your stories, making your coffee, all the things. And then drop a 2 in the chat if you've ever said, I could never promote to that level, or my goal is too far away, I'm just going to wait till next month. An alternative for that is every day the work I put in gets me 1 step closer to that promotion. And of course, the action steps for that is printing out your chart or drawing it out if you don't have a printer, having your team charts printed out if you're going for above Ruby, Emerald, Diamond, Double Diamond, whatever it may be, printing the charts out for them, and just kind of updating those every single day, always keeping that in front of you and having that goal in front of you. And then number 3, drop a 3 in the chat if you've ever said, none of my team's working, this is pointless, I'm so mad, I can't get anywhere. Well, an alternative to that is my team is thriving with people that want more for their lives and work hard to help people daily. And so the action for that is, for one, don't beg people to work. If they're not working, go out and find new people, because I forget, there's like some quote or something about like, when you have to beg them to join, then you have to beg them to work. And if you have to beg them to work, then you're just gonna like be held back. But put your work in daily and light the way, lead from the front, and just love on your team. And I feel like when you do that and you don't focus on the people not working, you start focusing on the people that are working, then that's when your business is going to thrive. And then I had the Bible verse, James 2:26, faith without works is dead. So you can do all the self-development, you can do all the things, believe all you want, but if you're not taking action, then your business is going to be dead. And so that's all I got, but I'll pass it back.
I loved it. Thank you so much, Macy. That was so Good. I have things I was taking notes while you're talking. It was things were popping in my head. I loved it. And I love what you ended there talking about like your focus. And you were like, stop looking at the people not working. Instead, look at the ones that do. And guys, the things you focus on multiplies. Think about it. Have you ever wanted to go buy a new car? And so you start thinking about what car you want. For me, we just got, it's been a couple years now, but we got a Jeep Wrangler. It was my dream car. I know we were starting to talk about it a year or so before. And so we had gone and looked at these cars like in person. I was touching them. Like I was like, yes, this is going to be mine. And I'm so focused on this vehicle. Everywhere I went, I saw Jeep Wranglers. Okay. Like literally that was the only car on the road all of a sudden. And I'm sure you guys have felt the same. You see that red car, you decide you want to like upgrade to a red car. All of a sudden, every car on the road is red. And so what you focus on multiplies. So if you're focused in your business on the people not working, why are you surprised that your business is not working? You are literally cultivating that energy within your business. Stop focusing on the negatives because guess what? The world's full of crap. Your brain is full of crap. Your business is full of crap. Your life is. It's always going to be that way. That will never change. And if you're waiting for a day for everything to be smooth sailing and easy, you're going to be stuck waiting and missing life because it's not coming, honey. You've got to start showing up, living life as it is, choosing what you're going to focus on. We literally get to call out what we want. If you guys are not taking the time to do affirmations, you are missing so much power. There's so much in this world we cannot control, but we can control and define who we're going to be every day. Affirmations, I think, is one of the single best tools there is out there in taking control of your life. I was 100% that person who said personal development is not for me. I'm good. I'm pretty developed as a person. Like, I'm fine. I'm talking, guys, years in this business before I started doing personal development. And I will tell you, and I've said it before, I went to Double Diamond making insert IDS almost 10 grand a month without doing personal development. But guess what? That was not my dream business. That was not a sustainable business. That was not a business built on morals, integrity, belief, things that I could live in. It was a house, but it wasn't a home. If you're wanting to create a lifelong dream business, it's twofold. You've got to have the mindset, the beliefs, the standards, as well as the work. You get to affirm yourself, guys, every morning or every night when you go to bed. We go to bed with the weight of the day. That's so normal. That's what everyone does. We go to bed feeling insecure. We go to bed thinking about how we should have been nicer to our spouse or how we snapped at the kids. We go to bed thinking about how we didn't sign a customer or how we didn't check in with our team or how we went live and it sounded real bad or we didn't get the dishes done. Like we think about that. We go to bed with that weight. And then when you wake up, you get to decide to put that weight down. We literally can affirm who we're going to show up as. You don't have to show up with the weight and the decisions and the failure or the win or whatever it was from yesterday. You get to wake up and be like, today, I'm amazing at this business. Today, all of my conversations are fruitful. Today, I'm showing up with patience for my husband. Today, I'm a rock star mom who's able to do the extra cute things in my kids' lunch. Today, all the dishes will stay done. I'm on top of it. Today, I am refueled and re-energized. I'm not tired. I'm not overwhelmed. I'm not burdened. I'm not weighed down. I'm not stressed. I'm not anxious. Today, I'm powerful. Today, I believe in myself. Today, I love myself. Today, I can change my life. And then the next day, you get to do it again. And it's not this blanket thing to make your life beautiful. It's something that you get to tailor for yourself. Maybe you feel great about yourself. There's some days I wake up thinking I'm the crap, okay? I mean, it is what it is. We are awesome. And some days you feel that. But just because I feel like I'm on top of the world doesn't mean I feel like I'm a great leader. Doesn't feel like I'm a great mom. There's still something in your life that is burdening you. And God wants us to literally bring our burdens and lay them down. He wants to carry those. His yoke is light. He wants to give us that and let him carry the heavy. So stop trying to go through your day carrying all this weight when God is literally like, give me that and take on what I say you are. God says you're a child, you are loved, you are called, you are worthy. Stop deciding because it's the decision. Like we said at the beginning, doing nothing is still a decision. So when you show up in anxiety, when you show up and just keep fighting through, guys, drop a 700 in the chat. I don't know, like a 5. I think we're on 5. Don't put 700 unless you want. But drop a 5 in the chat if you're so tired of just fighting through. I'm so tired of fighting through. I'm so tired of just pushing through. I'm so tired of just going for another no. Because guys, it doesn't have to be that way. My dream business is not going to just be like, oh, it's a no. Cool. Let's go for another. Oh, it's a no. Because that's not real, you guys. It's not. I've been doing this for 5 years, and yeah, no doesn't affect me. Okay. I'm pretty callous to it, but that doesn't mean that's what I want to shoot for in my business. And I'm so tired of hearing that in this industry is just to go for no. No, go for yes. What are you looking at? We're just talking about what you look at grows and reflects and multiplies in your business. Going for no is going for more dang no's. I'm over it. Go for yes. Just know that you're getting that person who needs you, who wants what you have to offer, because you're not here building an It Works business. You're building a kingdom business using It Works as a vehicle to get you there, to expand your reach, to help you impact more people. You have the solution to change someone's life. You have the solution to help someone get healthy, to lose weight, to get their blood pressure under control, to feel good about themselves again. Guys, feeling good about yourself could literally go out and save someone's marriage, could change the way they parent their kids, could allow them to be around for their grandkids. That's the power. Slimmer's awesome. I love those stats, but that is paled in compared to the impact you can have. Not just the results, but the impact, the legacy. The business is the exact same. You can go out and change people's financial status. You can change their entire life. You can change their great grandkids' futures. You can change people 300 years from now. Like, It Works is pretty good. I think we'll still be rocking then. And you can have a say in what happens then because you decide to show up and go for yes. You decide to keep showing up because you know what? It's hard sometimes. Hearing no is hard. Feeling insecure is hard. Life is hard, but you know you keep showing up because someone needs you. And the day you stop showing up is the day that they suffer, because someone needs what you have to offer. Not what I have to offer, but what you have to offer. You are called and you were brought here for a reason in this season, in your business, in your life, in your family. You are here for a reason. You have got to start and continue showing up authentically as you, because the world needs you. It Works is amazing. I love our products. I love this business. It has changed my life. I've lost weight. I've gotten healthier. I've made money. But this business is just a tool to help expand your reach and your impact. You are called for something so much greater. Stop going for no. Stop looking at those negatives. Stop allowing that fear and doubt to get in. Refocus, refuel, reconnect to your purpose in this business, in this company, in your day. And guys, I want to see you go out there, and I want to see you start showing up as the problem solver you are, as the person God is calling you to be in this industry and in this world, to bring happiness, to bring joy, to bring solutions, to bring help, to bring impact, because that's who we are. And when we show up and we're going out to help other people, you guys have all heard it before. The more people you help get what they want, the closer you are to getting what you want. And I promise you, if you want to go Ambassador Diamond, that just means you got to help more people go Ruby. That just means you got to help more people get healthy. That just means you got to help more people believe in themselves. And along that journey, you get to go and change your life as well. That's just this beautiful byproduct of going out and being a problem solver you're supposed to be. I'm so proud of you guys for hopping on here tonight. I'm so proud of you for showing up, seeing so many of your familiar faces again and again. I'm loving it. You're doing the right things. Stop looking for some secret sauce. You're enough. Okay? You don't need magic pixie dust to have a successful business, to have a happy life. You're enough. Now it's just time to do the action. You don't believe? I'll believe for you. We've got enough of that, okay? I believe tenfold, and more so than that, God has called you. So if the God of the universe believes you're worth it, who the heck are you to say you're not? We got the belief down. Now it's your job to take that one step further, to put legs to your prayers, to put work to your faith, to get out there, do those tasks you know how to do. Don't just feel good about yourself. Go send your messages tonight. It cannot wait until tomorrow. Go get more host to post up. Go do the things. Go send the friend request. You know what to do. Now it's time to do it, and do it with the tenacity that you believe what you're praying for will come true. You believe that promise is coming. You believe that promotion is coming. And you know the only thing standing in the way, and I mean that with all the weight, the only thing standing in the way is the work. And if you're willing to do the work, you will 100% achieve that goal. Work with that tenacity. And I promise, not just your business is going to change, you guys, your entire life. I'm so excited for all that's coming, you guys. If you can't tell, I am hyped. I can just feel God working so much in this team and all of your businesses and in this company. And I'm so blessed to be a part of it. So I will go ahead and pray us out real quick. I am so thankful for all of you guys taking time out of your Tuesday and joining in with us. So dear Lord Jesus, thank you so much for giving us this place to once again to come together, to build these relationships. It's so hard in today's society to really have a space that's safe, a space to grow, people to push you. And thank you so much for giving us this amazing group who's doing that, who's showing up for each other, holding each other accountable, and pushing together. I know that you've got so much beautiful, amazing, empowering things in store for each and every one of them, that you are working miracles before them, that you are clearing the way, that you are making this journey amazing. And all we have to do is take the steps to get there. You have prepared everything else. And I'm just so grateful and blessed for all that you are doing in my life and in all of these people's lives. You are truly exceptional. And we are so excited to watch as you unfold everything in front of us. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen, you guys. I love you all dearly. This will be up on my YouTube, and I will see you guys same time next week.